Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to discuss why I truly think that Clementine's Nightmare NFT can have Bluechip potential within this space. So we're going to go through some information you might actually know about this project, the many reasons why I'm bullish and a couple of negatives, but overall why I'm very bullish about this project. So a quick recap on this project. Well, Clementine's Nightmare is about a 15-year-old girl called Clementine who has this really cool lure, which I suggest reading on the website, about dreams and nightmares and how they kind of all come together to form this world. Now we can see there these are 10 different characters in the first 5k collection, and they're all split into different factions and they all have their unique backstories. And something that really stands out to me is the art behind this project. We can see this is really cool art and it's taken its time to develop, and it's something which I really can't compare to anything else. So it really shows that they aren't just trying to, piggyback off some kind of other game, but they're really taking the time to develop their own characters and really build their own unique game. Now, something actually unique about this project is this whole play and earn mechanic, not play to earn. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to specify here that they're focusing on gameplay first. Within the NFT space, we're actually seeing quite a few NFT games, but none of them actually really have that engaging gameplay. We see Axie Infinity is something that the masses aren't going to adopt. It's something that NFT people are going to play and enjoy, but we're looking for a game that can really break this barrier between normal gaming and NFT gaming, and that game would do exceptionally well. Now, why do I think Clementine's Nightmare can do this? Well, if we head over to our Discord, quite early on Discord, they made some very interesting announcements. So if we go up here, they actually pitched their idea to a well-known publisher in 2018. However, the publisher really liked the game but didn't like the NFT and blockchain game behind it, which shows two things. One thing, that they're getting really good interest in these companies, but also they're dedicated to the NFT and blockchain space. And furthermore, they mentioned this game has been in development for around about 4 years now. So it's not some rushed game that we see with many other NFT projects, but it also been developing this for a long time. One thing that I find really bullish about this project is their partnership with Petrol Gaming. Now, we can go over to their website, over to Petrol, and we can see they have had connections with Call of Duty franchise over the years. They have taken part in producing Assassin's Creed, Mortal Kombat, so some very, very good AAA games. Now, in the most recent M&As, Petrol has said they've released over 1,500 games to market. Now, this just shows they have very good experience within the gaming world and hopefully can produce a really good game. Now, this is a very ambitious game. They don't just intend to release some kind of PC game and then be done with it. They're actually producing a mobile game as well, and they actually have their own specialized team to produce their mobile game. And they also have two different game modes. They have a story mode, which I imagine will be offline, and they also have a battle mode, which I imagine will be online. And this is just showing they aren't looking to create some sort of cheap game, but they're looking to develop it, and they have a really good partner behind them to produce this game. Another thing that I really love about this project is the team. They're a fully doxed team. I've done quite a few AMAs now where they go through themselves and they go through their experience. And they're a very experienced team. And they also mentioned they have over 35 different people working on this game, which I think is very important to have this kind of big team if they're looking to expand this game more than just the NFT space we see currently. Now, in one of their most recent Twitch streams, what I found really cool is they actually went over some of the early gameplay of the NFT. Now, it used to be this sort of kind of card-based game, but it's actually very early on, and now they've gone into this much more 3D and they've gone beyond just basic 2D cards. So I'm very interested to see what they can actually do with gameplay. Now, in terms of what I find negative about this project, what I'd say is within the first 5k collection here, we get 10 different characters. However, most likely about 1 or 2 months later, we're going to release 10,000 additional NFTs with 20 new characters. So in terms of simple supply and demand, if you hold one of these initial 5k collection and then 10,000 more NFTs come onto market, we could see the floor price drop and be negative effect on this original 5,000 whitelist individuals. However, I was actually in their Discord and I was speaking to them, and they were saying that they are going to reward these early 5k holders. Now, they didn't specify how they're going to do this. Firstly, you will get access to the 10 characters, which are the original 10 characters, but they do say there are going to be more ways they actually reward their community. So how they're going to do this, I don't exactly know, but they actually haven't released any details on how they're going to release phase 2. So this potentially, in best case scenario, could be whitelisted this phase 2 as well, but we don't know. But this is something which I find a bit scary, because in terms of demand and supply, this could reach a negative effect on the first 5k holders. And one more negative I'd say is they actually haven't shown any recent gameplay. Now, I don't find this a problem personally, because I really trust in them and I know they're partnered with Petrol and produced many great games in the past, but I would like to see some gameplay before I invest heavily into a project. So overall, I would say I'm very bullish on this project. If you're lucky enough to have whitelisted this project, I'd suggest holding or potentially flipping during this first 5k set and then trying maybe to buy back in once the next 10k set is released and the supply and demand will hopefully mean floor prices lower. Personally, I'm not going to take this risk. I'm just going to hold the whole time, and I'm interested to see how they're going to reward the early holders of this. In terms of buying from public, I would suggest always buying public is always very risky. But if you have the liquidity and you truly believe in this project, I would suggest doing so. However, this is not financial advice, and I suggest you do your own research. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Peace out.